What is up guys, JSQ here and welcome to the Vampirism 1.1 mod showcase. Now this is an updated version of Vampirism and I'm only going to be showing you the different updates that have been added to the mod. I did a full showcase on the Vampirism mod a while ago, so if you want to check out the full features start to finish on that, then the link is in the description. It's like a 40-minute long mod showcase and yeah, it's pretty awesome. And now before we start this mod showcase, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and also drop a like on this video, as it will always keep supporting me to continue making these videos.
And I can't wait so we can break apart to hear me if I seem a little unimpressed with this. An antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this, and I know.
Without further ado, I'm going to show you from like kind of this side to that side all the different updates in Vampirism 1.1. So currently I am a vampire, and this here is the first thing that I've got on my list. It is the vampires? Vampires do not need to breathe. So I'm gonna, oh no, why is it always rain? This is the thing I hate about 1.10.2. You don't have the game rule to stop the weather. But anyway, we have to do this night time, by the way, because I'm a vampire at the moment. So as you can see, I'll jump into this. As you can see here, I've got the weakness potion, slowness, garlic. That's because there's some things down there, but imagine I don't have them at the moment. What this basically means is I can breathe in water. So you may think that's pretty cool, but there is a slight disadvantage that comes with this. You actually get the weakness effect in water, so you'd be pretty weak and vulnerable in the water. So that is it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing about that. You can breathe in water, but you'll be really vulnerable at the same time. You should have the weakness effect. So that is pretty much what I just said there. The vampires are weakened in water. So now we're going to move over to the vampire hunter. But before I do that, I may as well come down here. I think that vampire hunter over there is going to hurt me. I'm going to do it from here and zoom in. So you can see over there the garlic diffusers. It repels and weakens vampires. That is why I've got these potion effects on now. If they weren't there, I wouldn't have these, and I'd have my very speediness. If I just run over here a second, I could probably quickly show you what it's like to just be a normal vampire. Once the potion effects have worn off, like so, I can run fast, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But if I head over here towards the range of the garlic diffusers, which are other end over there, I will get the potion effects back. So as you can see now, I've got them back. So that's a pretty bad thing if you're a vampire in 1.1, because put one of them down, you're a goner. So yeah, so I need to figure out the command how to turn into a hunter, because I could just use the garlic infuser chair and do it, but I could do that and spawn back up here actually, and then become a hunter this way. So I'll quickly give myself a garlic, and then I'll become a, oh, that's poisoned me a little bit there, but I need to give myself some levels. So there is a new command which is part of this 1.1 that gives you max levels if you just want to kind of do what I'm doing now. Hunter 100, okay, or 1000. The max level's 14 as it was before, so I'm now a hunter. To do that, I'm going to quickly spawn in probably my favourite item in this, which is a hunter hat, which makes me look pretty cool. So do that, and because I'm now a hunter, I can set the time to day. Thank you for that. Right, so the alchemic cauldron, if I could pronounce it right, and the alchemic fire. So this alchemic cauldron is a new item in this, and it's pretty much crafted by, if I just type it into JEI here and do that, that is how you craft it, with 5 iron, a piece of garlic, and chiseled stone bricks, or just standard stone bricks, I believe. You can use any of those that it's flicking through there. So that's how you craft that. That's a new item in this, and I need to give myself skills. I just need to quickly give myself all these skills. Like this. I think I can access it now. Yes, I can. So what this alchemic cauldron does is it can make this alchemic fire. I'm not sure if you can make anything else yet, but once you've placed it, it will say it's your cauldron there. So I don't think any other hunter could use that, as it's kind of bound to you. So in order to actually make this alchemic fire, so that is the alchemic cauldron, by the way, you need holy water, gunpowder, and coal. So this alchemic fire is something that's used throughout this mod now. There's an arrow over there that's a new crossbow bolt that you can actually use with this alchemic fire. So I've got some in there already, but in order to make it, you need to put holy water and gunpowder in there, and coal's used to power it. So you can see you get this cool little fire at the bottom as well. So that is how you do that, and then it'll give you 4 once it's done. So we'll just quickly wait for this. So come on, waiting. Should give us 8. There we go. We got 8 alchemic fire. So what this alchemic fire does is it gives you an a what fire? Indefinite fire. So pretty much what that is a creeper exploding my set there. Wow. What this is you can place the fire down, and indefinite means it's like an unknown lasting time. So you don't know how long this fire is going to last for. It could last for a second, it could last for an hour. You know, it's a random fire that goes out when it wants to, basically. So it doesn't have a set time. So that creeper luckily didn't break anything there. So wow, why does he have to do this to me? You should be spawning in the daytime, especially around my set anyway. It's all lit up. So I think creepers spawn in daytime anyway, don't they? So yeah, that is pretty much the alchemic stuff. I'll come back to the alchemic fire very soon. So the disguise skill for hunters. Now I can't show you this actually, but there is a photo that the mod creator did on this, and it is on the screen right now. And pretty much what it is a disguise for the hunter. So you'll kind of be less visible in the distance if you're a hunter to vampires. I'm not sure if it's for other vampire hunters as well, but I think it might just be in general for players that you'll be less visible, so you'll be kind of see-through. And in order to get this, you need to open your skills menu for the hunter, and down here is the disguise one. So as you can see, it's kind of a flow down, so you need to unlock these first. But if you come to the disguise tab and click it, allows you to hide from mobs and become far less visible to other players. So mobs won't be able to get you as well, I believe, with that. So that's pretty cool. You can't actually see it yourself, but that is why I needed another account for this, which I don't have at the moment, because it's pretty much my brother's account and I forgot the details for it. So well done me. But that photo pretty much explained it pretty well. So there's a new type of armor, obsidian, which makes you resistant to fire fully. But if you go in lava, you will not be resistant to fire. So this is how you craft it. You need the hunter's weapon table, which is this thing over here, which is crafted with that. And in order to craft the actual table itself, you need a bucket, 3 iron ingots, and a block of iron. So it's quite heavy on the iron resources, but it is totally worth it. So this is the recipe you need to put in there for this obsidian helmet of hell. And that's the recipe for that. For the chest plate, it's that. And the leggings, it's that. And the boots, it's that. You get these other 2 types of armor as well, which are kind of enhanced versions of it. So this one requires diamonds and stuff. And this special one, I think you need a certain perk to get that, because there isn't a recipe for it. I believe if you craft the enhanced armor, then it'll give you the special one instead, but do not quote me on that. I can't remember what that's about, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna use just the standard armor for this and show you what it's all. Oh, I can't do this. What it's all about. Put it on my head. I've already got one on my head. It's that hat. It's my hunter's hat messing everything up. Come on, get the boots. There we go. So it actually slows you down, the armor. As you can see, I've kind of zoomed in a little bit and I'm running a lot slower. This is me full sprint right now. I'm not going anywhere. But if I quickly set myself on fire in the lava, you can see I'm losing hearts there. But if I come out, I'm not actually losing anything, although I'm on fire. Because if you've been set on fire in Minecraft, you do lose a lot of health whilst on fire. But if I quickly take a helmet off, you can see I'm losing the health again. But if I put it back on, it's all good. Because you need to be wearing the full set of armor, by the way, for it to be fire resistant. So that is a pretty cool set of armor. It works for all those 3 sets as well. So I'm going to quickly put this back on here, and then set the weapons clear. Oh, I do love the good old days of pre-Minecraft 1.11. So I need to heal myself. I just quickly need some steak. I'm just going to keep that in my inventory now. I like doing my showcases in survival. So there we go. That's all eaten. Next one, holy water types and splash. So basically, you used to have just this one holy water bottle, which is used to like kind of weaken vampires, and it's quite effective against vampires as well. So that's what it used to be, but now it's added these splash potions for it, so you can now throw it at vampires and weaken them. You've also got this holy water that's enhanced and special ones. So I believe if you have the right perk, if we do Control P and head all the way down here, you can see that which one is it? Enhanced holy water create enhanced holy water instead of a normal one. So that's how you get the enhanced one. So when you try and craft a normal one, it will give you a enhanced one instead. Now I believe that's done with the table of blood potion table, I believe, and that's how you craft it. So if you want to know how to do all that fully, by the way, the link to the other Vampirism mod showcase is in the description below to know everything else about this mod. So there's a new villager priest which trades holy water and holy salt. So that's pretty much that. I couldn't find the priest. I kept trying to spawn villagers in. I had like this whole area full of villagers. I couldn't find this new priest. So sorry about that. But there is a new villager priest that trades those two things for you. So the garlic diffuser, I kind of covered this earlier when I was in vampire mode. When these are placed down, well, one of them, it will give you the weakness effect and the slowness, and I forgot what the other one was now. But if you got these diffusers, there's two of them. There's the improved one and the weak one, or I think that's just the standard one, but there is two of them. And in order to craft them, which are these two here, the standard one is 3 diamonds and the garlic diffuser core, and the more advanced one, improved, which I recommend using, is the one with the improved garlic diffuser core. So to get these cores, you need garlic and wool in the alchemic cauldron, which is what we used before, that new item in the mod. And also, well, new item, I mean the new crafting interface in that cauldron. And in order to get the improved one is the did I do that one? That's the standard one, garlic and wool. And to get the improved one, you need holy water with special ability and garlic diffuser core, and that will give you the improved garlic diffuser core, which is the blue one, which is I think it just lasts a bit longer and also gives higher, more powerful repellent potion effects to vampires in the range. So we'll move on to the cool little things now. We got an advanced hunter that drops valuable items. Now the advanced hunter was here before in normal vampirism, or Vampirism 1.0. They got the cool little name. This one's Paul the Hunter. Hello, Paul. And if you kill them, they'll drop new valuable items, which is pretty much vampire blood, holy water, garlic, or blessed salt. That's pretty much what they do now. They drop those cool valuable items. So last but not least, the new crossbow bolt, which I'm coming back to the alchemic fire here, because there's a new crossbow bolt which fires and it'll set an area on fire with the alchemic stuff. So in order to craft it, you need alchemic fire and crossbow arrows, and I'll just get this crossbow in my inventory anyway. So craft crossbows, it's pretty much that in the hunter's weapon table, and craft crossbow arrows, it's pretty much that in a crafting interface. So in order to actually craft these alchemic arrows, you need 2 crossbow arrows together and an alchemic fire, and that'll give you the Spitfire arrows like so. And obviously I've just ran out of lava there to do some more, so I've got 4 here, which should be enough to show you. So like I told you before, them indefinite fire that the alchemic fire made, it does this but in an area damage, like a kind of splash area. Well, not a splash area, kind of just an area. You'll see them start to fade out eventually because they're indefinite. And yeah, that's pretty much what that is. If I fire it over there at that wall, it won't do anything, but when it hits the floor, it does that range or area. So I'm back to normal crossbow bolts now because I only had 4 of the Spitfire ones. But that is pretty much everything about this Vampirism 1.1 update, and it's pretty cool. It has a cool new features that are definitely worth checking out. So if you want to download it yourself, the link is in the description below. I really do love my hat, and like I said at the start of the video, please subscribe if you enjoyed this, and also like the video, as it always supports me and stuff and keeps me going on the YouTubes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been JSQ. Don't forget to go check out the mod yourself in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.